Dear parents, we all admire a kid that is very well behaved and well mannered. Disciplining is part of our parenting, but the meaning of the word has taken a different face. Once upon a time, we felt discipline is just making somebody follow everything, no matter what it is or how it is. But the real meaning of discipline is actually training. Training should be done by the parents and by the school. And that is how a child can be disciplined. Punishment word itself does not exist now in our society. We tell a different word, consequence. Scientifically, punishing actually blocks the brain. So let us not punish our children. Instead, we can train them. Discipline comes out of self-management. And this self-management, who does it for them? The parents and the school.
The Latin word disciplina means teaching or instructing. So our society has had a pendulum swing. Used to be dictatorial parenting where it's super strict, and now it's become this free-ranging parenting with no rules whatsoever. Neither of these are good for kids. Contrary to popular belief, the parent's job is not to make the child feel bad for their mistakes. Our job as a parent is to teach our kids to make the wise choice, the right choice. How can we do this? By allowing our children to make small mistakes when they're young and learning from the mistakes, facing the consequences by themselves. Far too many parents jump to the rescue and avoid their child feeling any sort of pain from any mistakes. But parenting is way messier than that if done the right way. We have to allow them to go through that difficulty and figure it out for themselves. Only then will they learn how to face it and thus be able to self-discipline themselves. Once they can self-discipline, it absolutely will set them free because nobody can be somebody else's conscience forever.
One thing to make a child disciplined is please allow them to manage boredom for at least an hour every week. Do not give them any gadgets. Make them sit in a place, give a paper and a pencil, ask them to think, and let them create things. Let them do whatever they want. But this will create a sense of self-management.
Self-control is absolutely necessary for any kind of success in life, no matter what it is. There's a study called the marshmallow study where they put little children and put a piece of marshmallow in front of them. And they said, if you wait for 15 minutes, I can give you 2. But if you eat right now, you just get 1. The children that waited for those 15 minutes and were able to delay their gratification were found to be more successful later in life. They followed them through many decades. This makes sense, right? If you control yourself now, you would be able to do the difficult thing, the boring thing at this point, be it studying for an exam or whatever it is that you need to do. So for our children to achieve self-control and self-discipline, we should first model it. They should see us do this and delay our gratification. Only then will they be able to achieve that. As we discussed in our previous videos, for a child to learn self-discipline, they need to have rules too. You need to have that fence for them to lead their life within. Otherwise, children are going to be lost. You're going to show your love for them by telling them no. A lot of parents these days think that if you love your child, you have to say yes to everything. That's actually not true. If you truly care about your child and their future, you would be willing to say no at that moment, even if they hate you for it at that instance. Eventually, they will learn that you are the one that truly cares for them. So to summarize, to achieve self-discipline for children, please allow them to have a period of boredom every week, at least 1 hour. Second, model the behaviors so they have someone to learn from. Third, be willing to say no to your child so that they know where the fences are. Thank you.